Hi everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm a area school coordinator, and today we're gonna overview the week number 14. So for this week, we have one topic to discuss is accessibility. You're going to learn this topic, and also I'm gonna represent for you two tasks that you need to start to do at this week, and also have deadline for clean code. So let's start with accessibility topic first. So for this week, you need to learn about accessibility, and overall, I would say that's important thing for front-end developers, just because you need to make your interface accessible. First of all, because it's increasing and improving user experience. First, and then it's important to make your interface accessible in a lot of countries. It's important for SEO, so just some bots that scan your websites can understand easily what's on the page and just can indexing it better. Yeah, and it's about usability. So there is a lot of people who can struggle with working with computers, and you need to help them to easily use your website or some interface, providing a lot of I would say helpful stuff for them to avoid some struggling. So here you can read why you need accessibility. Here is educational materials and optional materials as well. So yeah, that's important topic for interfaces, and hope you're gonna learn this deep. And let's talk about tasks that you need to start on this week. One of the tasks is data structures. So here is the repository, and you need to learn about basic data structures that are using in the programming a lot. The most popular, so you can see here, for example, binary search tree, um, you can see stack, queue. So what you need to do, you need to understand how it works. You need to understand how to implement these data structures. And here you have some boilerplate to implement your data structures for your own. So that's the first task. I would say it's if you did before that lead code, it's helpful for lead code a lot. So I would say I would recommend to complete and understand it really deep, this data structure, because it's really helpful through the whole of your career. Um, yeah, and you have another task for this week. It's called Basic JS. But overall, I would say using data structures that you learned in the previous task, you can also start to solve some interesting problems. And as you see, there is a lot of that problems. So using that data structures and just in general writing code, it's really similar to lead code, but I would say more interesting. You need to solve that problems. And as usual, you can find boilerplate here, for example, and you need to implement this function. So that's the second task. And I would say you need to start to do these tasks, but deadline of these tasks are on the stage 2. So you have enough time to just really understand how this works, how data structures works, be more confident with algorithms. So you have your time and just learn it. Yeah, and another deadline that you have on this week is you need to submit clean code as usual at the Sundays evening. You have a deadline where you need to submit clean code. So hope you're finished it, and yeah, don't miss the line because the stage 1 is gonna end soon, and because of that, you can start to prepare for interviews with mentor. Here you can read its past interview with mentor, but we're still just trying to get as much mentors as we can, as many mentors as we can. So that's why still you can just prepare for interviews, but soon at the second part of February, you can interview with them. And yeah, so it's better to start to prepare now. And overall, if you can, as usual, solve code wars and lead code, and it's really helpful for your career as usual. So that's it. That's the week number 14. So now we can answer your questions if you have some with other area school coordinators.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, and unfortunately, there are no comments or questions in our chat. Let's wait a couple minutes.
Perhaps
Everything
we
was
have
clear.
Go ahead. Hello
Yeah.
at the back.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. Hello. During interview, it will be only questions answer, or also we should do some practical task, and it depends on me. I will have pass interview this week or next. This is the first question. Who want to answer it?
I can answer it. So, usually during the interview, you have just questions and answer on some topics like, I don't know, what type of data do you have? So, because not quite, uh, uh, it's quite difficult to find some practical example on these kind of questions, but sometimes some questions, in order to estimate your level, you can be asked some practical code, but it should be as simple as possible. And basically, if you solve all the basic JS and data structure JS practical tasks, then you should manage to do the practical tasks as well. And the question might be like, there is an array of numbers, then uh, do something in order to get the sum of number. Something like that. It can be.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
regarding the second part of the question, it depends on the student and the mentor's availability. So once you get the mentor assigned, then you should contact to the mentor, and then you will decide which time and which date is suitable for both of you.
Thank you very
But
much, Natalia.
related to this week, I guess no, because mentors are still joining us. So we're waiting when we will know the result amount of mentors. And I guess till the end of this week, we will not do the distribution. So you would be not able to contact with your possible mentor. So I guess this week you still have time to prepare, to do a task, or just rest.
Yeah, thank you very much. And next question goes from New Standoff. Hi, how we can understand have we passed the stage one?
Interesting question. First of all, if you are still a student of stage one, it's mean you're available. You're not available. You're allowed to pass interview. After the mentor provide your feedback and score. If you got 6 and more, you will allowed to join stage 2. In case you get less than 6 point, unfortunately, it's not enough to proceed. Because your level of knowledge is not sufficient for stage 2, and it would be fair, first of all, for you to stop, to have a small rest, and start learning more deep, to do task more careful, and start one more time.
And Shana, please clarify if what is the maximum score for the interview? 6 out of what?
10.
Thanks.
Okay, and also we answered Otabek's question in our chat. So Otabek, please find information for you in the chat.
Special for you.
Yeah, special.
Yeah, the link was on the week 14, so you can find it there. But yeah, it's in the chat also.
But it's this link mentions the topics, but the sources to learn about these topics are widely up to you. So we provided some links earlier when we passed the lessons or kind of lessons. All materials like required and mandatory and non-optional materials. If it's still not enough for you, then you can find by yourself. Because usually, I would say 80% of the front-end development tasks is about finding the right material. So
Yeah,
please
80% of
learn.
success.
Yes, just learn by yourself where to find and which material suitable for you.
Yeah, guys, without any jokes, the possibility to Google to search necessary information, it's one of the most important skill for any developer.
Okay,
And
thank
any
you, guys.
level of the developers.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for your answers. So we're waiting new comments. We're waiting new your questions, guys.
Perhaps we answered all questions previously.
Yeah. The last session was pretty
Intensive.
yeah, pretty intensive.
Wait.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting.
For interesting questions from you guys.
Mhm. And after 10 minutes, have a nice evening.
We are here for you.
Always with 100 questions.
For every topic from the interview questions list. I'm joking.
Still waiting.
Interesting. We need to add the loader sign here. Yeah, we can't see. After the wait, there is no any other questions.
Is it in the list of Word or Excel?
Perhaps the question contains much more symbols that allow by stream.
Oh, okay, thank you. There are some students with mentors in the RSAP. How did they get mentors? There is an option that exists in our application when some students can invite person, their friend, or to be a mentor in their school. So I think that's the point.
And some additional point. The mentor, when registering the course, can also pre-select some students based on, I don't know, familiarity with that person or some location-based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our mentors are free to choose anyone by any preferable things. It doesn't matter what exactly. That's why some of students got mentors, but it doesn't means that the student will pass interview.
Yeah, the mentors can, the students can be unassigned from the mentor. That's also possible. So it's not 100% guarantee that the student got this mentor.
Yeah. And finally, after the stage 2, you will pass an interview with another mentor. And even if we just imagine that now the current mentor is your best friend and he provide the most high points for you, it's not help you to pass the second interview and successfully complete the course.
And yeah, thank you guys. And we got an important question from Olga. If I didn't pass the interview but want to continue the course, will I take part in cross-check?
We are not going to use cross-check in the stage 2 at first thing. The second, you will be expelled from the course. It means you will not use score, but all material will be available for you. You can go through 1 week to another week, try to learn material, try to implement tasks, and so on. But the possibility to take part in the cross-check, unfortunately, is not allowed because we are not going to use cross-check. On the stage 2, only mentor will check your task.
But don't worry, you will pass the interview. Just be calm.
And prepared.
Yes, exactly. Do we have info how many of our students take the current course not first time? I think, Anna, this question is mostly for you.
One moment, I'm trying to find. No, I have no. In general, around 30% of our students passing this course firstly, and I mean it's the first try to pass this course, and related to successfully completing the stage 2 of the student, I don't know. I have no such statistic, but if it's necessary for you, I will think how to find it and share with you next time.
Thank you very much.
And I know that some students took maybe 3, 4 attempts, or even 5 attempts to finish the course. And some of the students have had the personal reasons, or maybe not enough time to complete all the tasks and to deeply learn all the topics, because the course is quite intensive, and to learn everything from zero knowledge to the as high as possible, it's quite hard. So some students need more time. So yeah, don't worry if you don't pass from the first time. You can do it by your own at any free time you have. And then if you still want to get the certificate, then yeah, you're welcome to apply the next round. If you learn to just for yourself, for your knowledge, then you don't need to worry about the deadlines. You can do it by yourself.
And next question. Last time you mentioned that we will solve task 7th level on CodeWars. However, the easiest level is 8. What level will be used according to CodeWars? Let me clarify this point. Mentors during interview will not use CodeWars. Maybe they can create their own task, but because you don't have great experience in JavaScript, the level of the task will be the easiest as possible.
And let me add, the CodeWars Kata 8 is the most simple, and to resolve this task is enough to know, let's say, one method of array of numbers. You shouldn't even think about how to apply, just to know that this method exists. But when you try to resolve the Kata 7, you should not only know this method, you should know how to apply. And perhaps you should apply two methods, one from, let's say, array, the next from the strings. That's why we recommend you to pay attention on Katas 7.
Thank you. Will I continue this course if I successfully pass the short track interview, or I will be transmitted to short track course?
I guess it's question to me. Okay, let's start from the important thing. What is the short track? Some of our students have high level of knowledge, but after they completed the course previously, we had no any opportunities in our company or in some another companies for this student. To support the high level of knowledge, the student decided to pass this course one more time, perhaps one more and more and more time. Um, that's why we know that some of you skill enough to complete kind of this course or course related to React and JavaScript in 2 or 3 months. That's why we decided to create another program called Short Track, and there we will learn the most skilled student from our course and from Russian language course. And to join this short track, you should pass an interview. If you pass this interview, I would recommend you to transform to short track, because this program will be more intensive and with most, I would say, hard task, complicated, but more useful for you. If you will not pass the interview, you just proceed learning with us. It's absolutely okay, but it's no possibility, no possible to proceed learning on 2 courses at the same time. Okay. But if you pass the interview if you are not going to learn at the short track, I'm not sure that you should waste time of the mentor and try to pass the interview. Please think about it one more time. I guess we all should be respectable to each other, to our time, but you can try.
So it seems we answered all questions.
Related to a comment from Olga, don't want to be ashamed during an interview, I would say, and would like to highlight that all our mentors kind of honey bunny, and it's a funny guys, and conduct the interview with a warm kind of home atmosphere, that please don't even think that you might be ashamed during the interview. I even can't imagine this case. So I hope it's kind of a joke, but be sure our mentors, the most polite and lovely guys.
Yeah. And one more tip to pass the interview. Don't be silent at the interview, please, because we don't know your thoughts. We cannot read your thoughts, and it's better to just think in loud, as we said.
Yeah,
Even if you don't know maybe some math topics, like I don't know, the sum of all 3 angles of the triangle, just ask, because I know that if you're stressed out, you can forget about everything, and it's okay. You can just ask as dummy questions as possible. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah.
All mentors know that it's just learning, and it might be the first interview in your life at all. It's understandable. So please don't worry.
Uh,
Good question.
No,
are we allowed
no,
to Google
please.
during the interview? No,
No.
no.
Just you can ask the mentor of the question or of the method if you forget. With some tips from mentoring, you can solve the problems.
And let me comment on this point and to Atabek as well. Just a story from previous week. I was invited to the kind of commission to verify whether the person who passed the interview to our company, the person from the market, uh, whether it was cheating during the interview or not. And our system using an AI verified that the eyes were running from one monitor to another and running kind of reading the answers, some text on the second monitor. And that's why we reject this person with the comment that it was a cheating, and this person got the red flag for future. It means even he or she will decide to apply for any position in the company in any moment in the future, they will reject. So I would not recommend you to use some tips, kind of cheating. It's not an exam in the university or at school when we write some tips, hide in our clothes, and use it within our exams. I don't know related to you, but I did it. Yep. But the interview, it's not a reason to repeat such things.
I had an interview maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and I just heard when a student just typed something in the console and then produced the answer of the question of what would be in the console.
Yeah, but with a current interview, it might be just reject. But in order to interview to some company, you will be added to blacklist. I'm not sure that it's the good option in general.
Yeah. So please don't cheat.
Yeah.
It would be fair for you to know the exact level of your learning, and um, if you cheat, then it would be not your real level. Like,
And the last question for now. I have 723 points now. Will that be enough? I guess it is about
60% of the score,
yeah.
maximum score. Yeah, you can calculate it by yourself.
But anyway, it still depends on situation. So we will decide. We will see the situation. So and then decide what to do.
And as I understand, the student Sasan Mamurov. I'm not sure that I correct read your name, so I'm so sorry. But related to point, I seen that you missed a lot of tasks, but you did the most important of them, kind of Christmas shop, all core.js tasks, Hagman, and I guess it would be fair enough to you to get you a chance to pass the interview. Frankly speaking, I'm not sure about the result of this interview, but I guess we should be fair to our student, and if we have possibility to give you a chance.
Thank you very much, big boss.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Experience from Autoback. Back in 2022, I passed an interview in EPAM, and the interviewing gave me 60% of level 1. He didn't text after that. What does this mean? I still don't know. So
I don't know what does mean 60% of L1. I know we have kind of check when we try to verify where I in this junior, middle, and so on line. And we have kind of technical check where I got the results. Currently, I'm of 50% up to senior developer. But I have never heard that we used such score for our juniors who would like to join the company. That it's something strange. Sorry, but in general, we asked our TI team to contact with the student and share the feedback. But as you know, shit happens, and time to time, someone forgot to send a mail. I know cases when managers send information to another person and mark that I shared feedback, but this feedback was shared with something with some another person. By the way, in case you pass interview in any company and after several weeks you still not get any information from the company, please write them email. I don't know, call them, write in the chat the question. Could you please share the feedback? What is the result? Could you please give me a recommendation what I should improve and so on? Please do not keep silence. It's your future, it's your career. Please do something, not just wait.
thank you very much. On stage 2, we will have score, and it will be estimated by the mentors and the auto test. Yeah, on stage 2, you will have the score, and if I remember correctly, you will have both estimation by mentors and estimation by auto test. And yeah, and the last comment, it's for you, Anna. Thanks to Chains.
Yeah, welcome. Seems it was the last, not a question, but comment.
Yeah, it seems. So guys, let's wrap up. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you everyone for the
Thank
time.
you. Wish you a good week.
Yeah. See you
Have
again
fun.
the same time.
See you next
Bye
time.
bye.
Bye.